Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome to a brand new video with a brand new project with a brand new concept that I'm going to show you guys that you have never seen or heard about before. The project name is called Pump and Dump. This is a community-driven, decentralized meme crypto project that supports charity on every single transaction. But that's not the plot twist. I mean, we know about these kind of projects, but there's a plot twist that you have never seen before or never heard about before. We know that the projects crash. We know about the whole pump and dump mechanism. The problem is when the dump happens, we don't know and people end up losing their money. In this one, we know when this project is going to crash, and that is 21st of December 2025. So we have more than 3 years, and they have explained what is going to trigger that crash, and I'll explain to you guys in this video. So this is the project we're going to discuss. We're going to talk about the introduction, we're going to talk about their pre-sale, and then they're going to have the ICO and then pancake swap listing. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the security measures on what makes this project secure, and then we're going to talk about tokenomics. There's an NFT lottery, so that's something that we're going to discuss, and then we're going to talk about exchange listings, media coverage, and then roadmap. And that will basically conclude this project. So just know that this is not going to be an investment or a financial advice, so always do your own investigation and research. And without further ado, let's get straight into the project. Now let's start with the introduction of the project. The name is Pump and Dump, which is pretty straightforward. We know about the concept, is pretty normal in crypto. The slogan of this project is the last hype, because it relies or it is empowered by investors' hype, just like every other project, whether it is a meme project, whether it is a utility token, or whether it is Bitcoin. They all rely on investors' hype, and this is the vision that they have, that because every single project relies to some extent on the investors' hype, then basically all the projects are meme projects, because a portion of the factor where people invest into it is the hype. So we have a lot of other projects like Dogecoin, which don't have any utility, which don't have any other, I would say, factor. They just have the investors' hype. They're empowered entirely by the investors' hype, just like this project. But anyways, this is the concept of why they have this slogan called the last hype, because it relies entirely on investors' hype. But if we talk about the one-liner of this project, here's the one-liner that explains this entire project. This is a community-driven, decentralized meme crypto project or token that supports charity on every single transaction. They support animal shelter and cancer research, and we have wallet addresses of both, so it's completely transparent. There's other things that we're going to discuss in this video, such as their pre-sale, which is live right now, their exchange listings, their media coverage, their audit, and I'm not sure if I'm missing anything else, but we're going to cover all that. But all these things are basic, right? We see these in other projects, and you might be kind of like have this question in the back of your head is, what is something new in this project? What is the plot twist? So here's the plot twist. Here's something new, here's something different, and here's why they have named this project as Pump and Dump. At some point, we have seen the market crash. We have seen that the projects, they also crash. It's inevitable. This cannot be, this cannot be undone. This cannot be kind of like protected from. So this is an inevitable fact. But what most developers actually do, which is pretty, I would say, sick, is that they would offload the bulk of tokens to unsuspecting investors. Investors that do not know what is happening. They don't know that the project is crashing, it is dumping, and they end up losing their investments. What's different here, and here's the plot twist, is that they have already announced the date when this project is going to crash, and they are being completely transparent on how it is going to happen. The stimulus that is going to trigger this market crash will be the 50% locked tokens that will be unlocked on that particular date, which will because of this, the selling pressure is going to surpass the buying pressure, and that is going to end up, and that'll result into market crash. But since we all know what is going to happen and when it is going to happen, it will protect us from losing our investments, unlike what other developers or other projects do. And this is the plot twist. So the date that they have chosen for the market crash is 21st December 2025. So we have solid more than 3 years to it. And within these years, their plan is for the P&D token, which is the native token of this project, to reach the price of $1. And when it reaches the price of $1, their market valuation will be $100 billion. And that will result into this project reaching the top 4 cryptocurrencies, because the only 2 projects that we have that passed $100 billion market valuation is Bitcoin and Ethereum, and this will be next. So this is the aim that they have before the market crash in 21st December 2025. And now we're going to get all the details, all the juicy stuff. There's a lot of details that we're going to discuss, as I mentioned in the intro. So their pre-sale, it is currently live. I actually have the page open right here. It is on the coin tool. So you have 16 days left to it. You can take a look at the countdown right here. You can take a look at the price, what you're going to get into it. Of course, when you take part in the pre-sale, there's a major discount. I think it's about like 50 to 60%. So there's a massive discount on what you're going to get in the pre-sale. And after the pre-sale, they have planned for the ICO and then the pancake swap listing. If you talk about the security measures, which is really important in this project, in every other project, the project is audited. It is audited from the coin tool. So we have the audit here, and you can take a look at the results of the audit. No high severity issues were found. So it has been evaluated by third party, which is unbiased, that have evaluated this project. And then we have this, KYC'd. So in this case, they don't really have to DOS themselves, because they have DOS themselves to the people that did the KYC. So we also have the KYC. They did the KYC from Nanaku. I'm not sure how else to pronounce it, but here is the result of the KYC. Gold level verification date is this 3rd March. This is how they did the KYC. 2 identities verified, multiple team members in project, document verification process. And so it is KYC. It has been audited, and we have a lot more that proves that this project is safe. And here's other factors. So it is completely transparent. We have wallet addresses, like apart from the main contract address of the token, so we can take a look at all the transactions that are happening. We have other wallets, such as we have the contract address, we have admin wallet, we have tax wallet, we have the wallet for the cancer research, through which they're going to support the cancer research, and also for the animal shelter. And we also have the lock tokens on the deep lock. So everything here is completely transparent, and they're also being transparent with the information too. I mean, they just basically gave the date for the when it's going to crash. So I mean, how much more transparent can someone get at this point? I think they just like overdid themselves actually at this point. But anyways, so it is completely transparent, verifiable crypto accounts with traceable transactions. It is on the Binance Smart Chain. So the P&D token is a BP20 token. It is secure, transactions verified by an external security audit that we have just seen from the coin tool. Generous charity is included while targeting the moon. So we have talked about that too. Reachable on social media, honest and trustworthy. All these things prove that this is a safe project. Now moving forward, we have the tokenomics, which is right here. Token name is Pump and Dump. Ticker symbol is P&D. Minimum purchase, so there's no minimum buy, there's no maximum buy. Total supply is of 100 billion tokens, 50% of which is locked, and they will be unlocked on 21st December 2025. That is going to trigger the market crash. Decimals 9. Now if you talk about the tax, 3% for automatic LP. So it basically is done automatically. Liquidity is being added automatically on every single transaction, which solidified the the token, the price, and it creates an increasing price floor. And then we have tax, through which they take a portion to support the charities that we have mentioned before. Here's the pre-sale information, which we have discussed before. Pre-sale period, it started on April 11. It is going to end on 30th April. The price is this: soft cap is 50 BNB, hard cap is 100 BNB. They're offering 64% discount, not like 50%, not 60, it's actually 64% discount. Also, the automatic LP and tax is turned to 0 on the pre-sale, and most of the money raised from the pre-sale will be invested in the marketing of the upcoming ICO. Again, something we discussed before. And after the ICO, they're going to move with the pancake swap listing. And here they're talking that some kind of like, I think some kind of complication. So but basically the conclusion is that in the pre-sale there is like an instant, they have confirmed that there is instant claim. But anyways, there's like part of the information. Here's the token distribution. So we have a total supply of 100 billion, 50% locked, 25% for ICO, 9% marketing, 7.5% allocated to cryptocurrency exchanges, 5% NFT lottery. This is something that we're going to talk about, so just stay tuned on this. 2.5% second NFT lottery, top secret, and 1% for the pre-sale. So currently the pre-sale that is happening, there's like 1% that is allocated for the pre-sale. Anyways, there's a roadmap, but first let's talk about this that we have just seen, the NFT lottery. So there are, if we open the OpenSea, they have one, actually these are the exchanges that we're going to take a look at. They have 1,000 NFTs on the OpenSea, and people who buy these NFTs, they're going to choose 100 winners from these 1,000 NFTs, and they will be giving 50 million P&D tokens to each of the winner, which if we take a look at the value at the market launch, it'll be worth $7,000 US. So at that point the price of one P&D will be 0.00014, and that will be equivalent to $7,000 for 50 million P&D token. And so the total that will be given away will be $700,000 US worth of tokens. So this is for the NFT lottery right here, and then there will be a second NFT lottery that is top secret, so we may not have enough information about it as for now, but as you can tell, this is another amazing thing that you can, kind of like take part in. Apart from the pre-sale, this is another thing that you can do. But moving along, if we talk about the exchange listings, so it has been listed on CoinScope. They have just noted that for all these exchange listings, they had to pass a particular threshold of votes. So they have passed it. So it's listed now on CoinScope. It is listed now on Watcher.guru and also on the Coin Sniper. And they have been getting news coverage from a lot of different places, but I only have like two. One of the main ones open right here, CoinSpeaker and the Nullity X. So you can use this. I'm going to put those in the description so you can take a look at these and read about it. Basically, they're just like giving more information about it. But yeah, this is basically the entire information. As you can tell, it is not something that is very complicated. It is pretty straightforward. We have discussed what makes it secure. We have discussed the basics of this and what's going to happen. Everything here is completely transparent. So I honestly haven't seen this project, any like this concept before anywhere, not just like a hint of this idea before. So I think it's pretty insane. Now here's the roadmap. Phase 1 website launch, phase 2 lock 50% of the tokens, marketing and NFT lottery pre-sale. So this is currently where we're at in the phase 2, and then afterwards, after the pre-sale, there will be an ICO, and then they're going to, after the ICO, they're going to add liquidity to PancakeSwap, which they have allocation in here, so which is right here, 7.5%. that is going to add liquidity to cryptocurrency exchanges. And then moving forward in the phase 5, they're going to go for PancakeSwap listing, CoinMarketCap listing, CoinGecko listing. And then phase 6, they're going to do marketing. Phase 7, exchange listings. Phase 8, they're going to create their own NFT art platform that will be powered by the P&D tokens. And then phase 9, there will be second NFT lottery. And then phase 10, that will be crash on December 1st, 2025. So you can read on the FAQ, but I already have given you guys information about it, like what is going to trigger it, how is it going to happen, and why is it going to happen, and so forth. And you have documents like the white paper, their audit, their KYC, so you can read get more details of this project from their white paper, and then they have the video right here. But basically, this is, I think, the complete information that I have for you guys in this video. Of course, if you have any question, you can ask me in the comments, but I'm pretty impressed with the concept. And yeah, so this is all I have for you guys in this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one shortly, so stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.